What if I told you that some of the biggest obstacles to wealth aren't financial at all? They're beliefs, invisible lies that millions of people repeat every day. And because these lies sound reasonable, people follow them for years, only to wake up later wondering why their lives never change. The truth is, most people don't stay poor because they lack intelligence. They stay poor because they believe ideas that quietly sabotage their future. Ideas that feel safe. Ideas that feel comfortable. Ideas that sound true. Today, we're exposing 5 of the most dangerous lies that keep people poor for years. And if you're willing to challenge these beliefs, your future could look very different. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that success doesn't begin in your bank account. It begins in your mind. Before people change their income, they usually change their thinking. Before people build wealth, they often have to destroy the beliefs that have been holding them back. That's why 2 people can start in the same place and end up with completely different futures. One person grows, the other stays stuck, not because one is more talented, but because one chose better beliefs. Let's start with the first lie. Lie number 1. I'll start when I'm ready. This lie sounds responsible, it sounds smart, but in reality, it has delayed more dreams than almost anything else. People say, I'll start saving when I earn more. I'll start investing when I know enough. I'll start that business when I feel confident. The problem is that readiness is often an illusion. Most successful people didn't start because they felt ready. They started because they were tired of staying where they were. They started scared. They started uncertain. They started imperfect. And through action, they became ready. If you're waiting to feel completely prepared before you begin, you may be waiting forever. Ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision. Lie number 2. I don't earn enough to save. Now let's be clear, some people are genuinely facing financial challenges. But this lie becomes dangerous when it turns into a permanent excuse. Many people believe that saving only matters when the amount is large. But wealth is often built through habits long before it's built through numbers. Someone who saves a small amount consistently is developing a skill. They're building discipline. They're proving to themselves that they can manage money intentionally. The amount matters, but the habit matters more. Because habits tend to grow. And people who never learn to manage small amounts often struggle when larger amounts arrive. Lie number 3. Successful people just got lucky. This belief feels comforting, because if success is mostly luck, then failure isn't our responsibility. But look closer at successful people. What do you usually find? Years of learning, years of mistakes, years of rejection, years of persistence. Yes, luck exists. But luck usually rewards preparation. Opportunities often appear for people who have been working quietly behind the scenes for years. Most overnight successes took a very long time to happen. Luck may open a door, but preparation allows you to walk through it. Lie number 4. Tomorrow is a better time. This lie is one of the most expensive lies ever created. Because tomorrow always sounds harmless. Tomorrow I'll start exercising. Tomorrow I'll learn that skill. Tomorrow I'll work on my goals. Tomorrow I'll change my life. But tomorrow has a strange habit of becoming next week, then next month, then next year. Before you know it, years have passed. Nothing changed, not because you lacked potential, but because action kept getting delayed. The future belongs to people who understand something simple. There will never be a perfect time. The best time is often now. Lie number 5. I have plenty of time. This is the lie that surprises people the most. Because when we're young, time feels unlimited. We assume we can always start later. We assume there will always be another opportunity, another year, another chance. But life moves quickly. One day becomes 1 week. 1 week becomes 1 month. 1 month becomes 1 year. And 1 year becomes a decade faster than most people expect. This doesn't mean you should panic. It means you should value your time. Because time is the one resource you can never earn back. Money can return. Opportunities can return. Time cannot. If any of these lies sounded familiar, don't be discouraged. In fact, be encouraged. Because awareness is where transformation begins. The moment you recognize a lie, it starts losing its power over your life. The truth is that your future is not determined by where you started. It's determined by the beliefs you choose to carry forward. So challenge the excuses. Challenge the delays. Challenge the stories that tell you change isn't possible. Because sometimes building wealth begins with something much simpler. Replacing one harmful belief with a better one. Which of these 5 lies do you think hurts people the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're serious about building wealth, success, discipline, and a better future, subscribe to the channel. Because every week we're uncovering the habits, mindsets, and hidden traps that stop people from reaching their full potential. And I'll see you in the next video.